In a charming little town nestled between lush forests and rolling hills, there lived a young boy named Benny. Benny was known for his bright eyes, a constant twinkle in his eye, and his fluffy hair that always seemed to have a mind of its own. But he had one secret that no one in the town knew. Benny was terribly afraid of the dark. Every night, as the sun dipped below the horizon and the moon's silvery glow filled the sky, Benny's heart would race and his hands would tremble. He dreaded the impending darkness, the shadows that seemed to stretch and twist, and the eerie sounds that echoed through the woods. One evening, Benny gathered his courage and decided it was time to face his fear. He confided in his best friend, Bella, a wise girl known for her soothing wisdom. Bella listened intently and smiled. "Facing your fears takes great courage," she said. "I will help you." With Bella's guidance, Benny began his journey to conquer the darkness. They started with small steps, like sitting on the porch as the sun set. Benny's heart raced, but he remained determined. As days turned into weeks, Benny grew braver. He ventured deeper into the forest during daylight hours, discovering the beauty of the woods and the songs of the birds. But he knew the real test ahead: the night. One starry evening, Benny and Bella stood at the edge of the forest, casting long shadows. Benny's heart pounded, but he took a deep breath and stepped into the woods. Bella walked beside him, her comforting presence offering solace. The deeper they ventured, the darker it became. Benny's fear clawed at him, but he remembered Bella's words. Courage isn't the absence of fear. It's taking action despite being afraid. They reached a clearing where fireflies danced, their tiny lights flickering like stars on earth. It was beautiful, but the darkness still lingered. Benny felt a rush of fear and almost turned back. Then, he remembered something Bella had told him. Imagine the darkness as a canvas of possibilities, Benny. It's a realm where dreams are born and adventures unfold. Embracing this thought, Benny pushed forward. He ventured deeper, each step taking him further into the unknown. Bella's reassuring presence was his guiding light, and soon he found himself no longer trembling in fear. As they reached the heart of the forest, Benny realized that the darkness wasn't as terrifying as he had once thought. It was simply a different side of the world, filled with new sounds, new experiences, and a beauty of its own. With each night he faced, Benny's fear dwindled. He learned that courage wasn't about banishing fear entirely, but about taking that first step into the unknown, about confronting your fears head-on, and about realizing that you can be brave even when you're afraid. One night, as Benny stood beneath the starlit sky, he felt a sense of accomplishment. He had faced his deepest fear and had emerged stronger. With a grateful heart, he looked at Bella and said, "Thank you for helping me find my courage." Bella smiled and replied, "Remember, Benny, you were always brave. You just needed to discover it for yourself." From that night on, Benny no longer feared the darkness. Instead, he saw it as a canvas of possibilities, a realm of dreams, and a world of adventure. And he knew that true courage was not the absence of fear, but the determination to take action despite being afraid.